we are back with our Women in Telecom series. Today, we feature some more women leaders in tech who talk about their experiences as leaders who transform intent to action, constantly innovate, are at the forefront of their teams with technology as an enabler to ensure an inclusive future for women. Communications Today is proud to have started this initiative, and the team is humbled by the response and support of the entire telecom fraternity. In this video as well, we continue to feature as the last speaker an industry member who strongly voices support for gender inclusivity in the workplace. Here goes.
There's an old quote that goes, there are decades when nothing happens, and then there are weeks when decades happen. I can't think of a more apt way to describe the year that has just gone by. Certainly one of the most disruptive in recent history. But it's also been a time of great introspection, of enlightenment, of transformation, and certainly the ultimate test of great leadership. Because while good leaders are adept at managing crisis, great leaders are forged in it. And certainly over the last 12 months as leaders, we've all had plenty of chances to take some very bold and brave action, to put people and purpose above everything else, and even to make decisions that in normal times would have looked very, very outlandish. The pandemic has also been an opportunity to lead with empathy, to use, and as a leader in tech, the opportunity to harness the power of technology to support and enable our teams through these very uncertain times, but to also do that for our customers, the government, and our most vulnerable communities. And that is certainly the most exciting part of being a leader in tech. The privilege of having the front row seat to the possibilities that technology can engender for India and its people. And now that the pandemic has propelled technology and responsible leadership to come together, enabling the shift from intent to action to make a real difference. Everything I've seen in 2020, it leads me to believe that with technology as an enabler, we can certainly power a more inclusive and sustainable future for everyone.
If we look back at the last 50 years, they have been the exciting period of innovation in telecom, which has led to telecom becoming an essential commodity at par with water and electricity. Now, as we stand at the cusp of 5G and look ahead, telecom is converging with information and automation technologies and is going to transform the way we live, work, and play. Congratulations again for being part of this exciting world of telecom. Telecom is a male-dominated sector. What are the challenges for a woman to succeed in a male-dominated sector? The challenges essentially come from the fact that men do not have role models of women at their peer and superior level. They struggle when they see a woman as a peer. They struggle to accept a woman as a peer or as a superior. So the implicit biases come into play every day, again and again and again. So what do you do about this? First and foremost, accept this reality. Do not fight it. Do not be shocked by it. Do not be demotivated by it. I will share with you some of the key mantras for success. So the first mantra is passion and optimism. When you are faced with circumstances which are not ideal and sometimes prejudiced against you, if you are not passionate about what you are doing, your passion will uplift you from all of these and will enable you to find solutions, because where there is a will, there is a way. And in the face of tough times and adversity, it is optimism which keeps you going. You have to look for the silver lining in every dark cloud. And believe me, there are many. You have to shine. When you are in a world where you are different, where you are a minority, you have to shine. And how will you shine? Your work will speak for yourself. And then the third mantra is build your support system. You cannot go it alone. If you want to succeed, you need your supporters around you. And finally, the super mantra. Super mantra is you have to build negotiating skills. In a world where people are keen to stereotype you and cast you into a bucket, cast you into a frame, you have to break free by renegotiating your position again and again and again. Whether it is at home or it is at work, you have to make them see your point of view, your passion, your image about your vision and your image for yourself. You have to communicate and convince people, and that will open up all the opportunities and possibilities for you. So here again, wishing you all the best in your journey in telecom, and feel free to reach out to me and engage me and make me part of your support system to help you in your journey. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Let me begin with a big thank you to the telecom service providers to ensure that their networks were up and running to meet the unprecedented surge in demand during lockdown due to COVID. We remained in touch with our near and dear ones, and work from home was facilitated successfully. Thank you very much. I am Shikha Sayal and have always worked in sales in the telecom industry for more than 2 decades. I'm extremely proud to be a part of this dynamic and transformative industry, an industry that has transformed itself constantly and empowered consumers and strengthened the economy. In my view, there are 3 specific tenets that have defined the sector and have made my journey very fulfilling. The first is the massive scale of the network ecosystem that covers and connects 1.3 billion Indians across 22 independent states, with each of their own specific geographical complexity. It is a very daunting task to simplify and speed up such massive transformative rollouts. The second is the speed of change in the telecom ecosystem as we traverse from 2G to 5G that has led to an almost continuous change in the technology landscape. This requires an almost on-the-fly updation of expertise and skills and is very, very exciting. The third is the telecom field has become a flag bearer for the GDP growth in the country to empower the digital India. And there's a huge opportunity out there to empower every youth and every individual by delivering the benefits of connectivity. It's really, really humbling for me to be a part of such massive transformation projects that are impacting the lives of billions of people. To build a consensus-based work environment, to bring some structure and order to the chaos that has been around for a while now, it's both a work challenge as well as a professional fulfillment for me. It's a technology-oriented field that is constantly changing, and hence I've always had to continue to focus on keeping myself up to speed. There have been obvious work-life balance and travel-related issues, as it is a fast-paced and global industry, but today as I look back, everything seems to have evened out over a long duration. As there have always been, very few women in sales, a lot of people have always asked me about the most fascinating thing about my experience at work. Well, it is the fact that since I was usually the only woman professional in the room, I was different, hence I was heard with greater attention. My suggestion to all the women out there is always be yourself, be authentic, and take up assignments that you are passionate about and you enjoy doing. Don't hesitate to ask for support at work or from family to help achieve your work-life balance. I did that for myself, and my daughter was cared for by my family. And bingo, here I am with a seamless more than 2 decades of a career spanning in sales, and a daughter who has grown up happily and graceful. So above all, from the bottom of my heart, I urge all of you to please love yourself and your aspirations in life a lot, so that you don't find an easy path out and quit the workforce easily. Maybe there are options to balance your family and work that still remain to be explored by you. Maybe there are more options than you have thought of. So this is just a thought for me, and hope I'm able to inspire at least a few of you to think differently. Thank you and have a good year ahead. Thank you.
Hello everyone and very warm wishes. The theme for this year's Women's Day has been Choose Your Challenge. It's about celebrating women's achievement, raising awareness against biases, taking action for equality. And with COVID, I think this has actually been much higher impact on women. I am, and my company, Nokia, is personally committed to erasing these biases and common assumptions about women at the workplace. I'll highlight few of these assumptions. Women cannot take lead in tough situations. Women do not want jobs where they need to travel. Women do not want dangerous assignments. They leave the company to take care of their families. None of these assumptions and research has shown are true. In fact, none. I would like to repeat. Women are good in tough situations because they allow dialogue, co-creation, and problem solving in groups. What we as men can do is create or take our bit. Know your people consciously and make efforts to address unconscious bias. Get to know the aspiration of women and give them the opportunities. Open doors for them. I don't wish to acknowledge any single women. There are many in the industry, but I want to take this opportunity to salute all the women in my company and the industry for their contribution of making telecom the lifeline, especially during this tough year. Thank you and warm wishes to all the women for listening.